Good evening and welcome back to Planet Doug, and I am going to start a brand new internet challenge called My Neighborhood is Better Than Yours. And the idea is that you just step outside your front door, whatever it is, right outside your front door, and show me your neighborhood, and let's see if it's better than mine. Anyway, basically all I wanted to do was go for a walk around my neighborhood and capture some of it on video, and I thought I would turn it into the newest internet challenge. So that's my hotel right there, right up above me. That's my front door right there. So I just stepped outside my front door. This is what you see, Chow Kit monorail station. And then if I walk across the road, the first thing you're going to see is this amazing fruit shop. Check this place out. Every kind of fruit imaginable. They're like open 24 hours a day. Hello. And they even have fresh fruit all chopped up, ready for you to take away. So there, great part of this neighborhood. And then, also right across the road is my favorite restaurant, right here. The Kashmir restaurant, Pakistani food. I eat here almost every day, and they have all kinds of great food there. Amazing buffet, naan bread, fresh naan bread, right over here where they do all of the cooking. And then, again, just to emphasize, my front door, my neighborhood. Check this out, right here. And I'm not talking about, you can't cheat on this challenge. You can't drive across the city to get to a different neighborhood. It has to be right outside your front door. So this is basically the scene here every night. It's a very active part of Kuala Lumpur, Chow Kit. And there's lots of neighborhoods like this around, but as this is the Chow Kit district, right outside my front door. Look at that restaurant. Amazing place. All kinds of food stalls right over there and over here. Selling children's toys, local color. Amazing building here, adding character. And I learned recently that this building was used in the Malaysian movie Abang and Adik. I really want to watch that movie, so I want to find a copy of it. Got another nicer hotel over here. It says the M1 Plaza. The Hotel Seeds is here. Mishwe, ice cream and tea. I don't think that's how you say it, but that's how I say it. 24-hour KK supermarket right here. Right over there, Nasi Lemak. Look at the seating. That's amazing right there. And right down here we have a Ramly Burger outlet, the Hot Papa Burger. And they make an amazing burger over there. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic coming down this alleyway. But right there, that's Hot Papa Burger right there. They make all kinds of great burgers. And yeah, little restaurants all along here. And I was out here earlier, which is what gave me the idea to shoot a little bit of video to show you my amazing neighborhood, because there were things going on I hadn't seen before, like used clothing, like right there. There's a little clothing shop. And I think once we go around the corner here, we're going to see a lot more. I hadn't seen any of this before, but it's like a clothing market just springs up out of nowhere at night. I think a guy here was selling like hundreds, if not thousands of pairs of shoes. That's what it seemed like. So yeah, like all this clothing for sale here at the side of the road. If you need a ball cap, you need a t-shirt, you need some shoes, baby shoes, kids shoes. And yeah, look at that right there. All those shoes for sale, hundreds of them. And I've never gone down this way before, so this is brand new to me as well. I think this is also a used clothing area that's just sort of pops up out of nowhere at night. We're gonna go down here, but then we're gonna turn around and come back to the main street there. Yeah, just wanted to see what's going on down here. Oh yeah, he just arrived. He's laying out his shirts. So this area is probably gonna go on late into the early hours of the morning. People are just setting up their clothing stalls right now. Another little snack kind of restaurant there. Yeah, I've never been down this way before, so this is all brand new to me. Imagine if you're driving, parking anywhere in KL, you got to know what you're doing. It's not always the easiest thing to do to find a parking spot. That's what all these people are trying to do. But yeah, look at this. Clothing stores everywhere. It's cool. Even a hip, chic clothing store over there with music playing. Huh. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm not going to go all the way down to the end of this street, but you can see there's like clothing store after clothing store after clothing store. Hi, how are you? And so I'm just going to turn back, head back to the main street. As you can see, I live in a pretty cool, or I don't live here, I happen to be living here temporarily. I'm staying in a pretty cool neighborhood. It may be better than yours. Yeah, looks like there's some parking down there. But yeah, that's something about life in this part of the world. It's really hard for me to adapt because I'm a morning person and a daytime person. And yet over the decades, over the centuries, the hot weather of Southeast Asia means that a lot of the living happens when the sun goes down. That's when the people come out. So once it becomes cooler, that's when all this activity kicks off. And I'm not generally out at night. I'm not a night person. But it's a whole different world once the sun goes down. Turning the corner, back on the main street here. There's all the shoes over there. Never seen that before. So, nice restaurant there. Hot food, cold drinks. Wholesale markets here for vegetables, things like that. This is a pretty happening place across the road. It's not open right now, but during the daytime, that's pretty happening there. Kind of a discount department store. Mura, mura, pasti mura. Mura means cheap. And during the day, there's a putu bamboo place right here that's serving putu bamboo. And check this out. Vietnam coffee, Chow Kit. During the day, there aren't any tables here. They come out at night. They put out the tables here. Get yourself some classic Vietnamese coffee. And coconut shakes at the same place. Yeah, Vietnam coffee and coconut shakes here. And this is Jalan Raja Boat, the name of this street. And I was staying in a low-budget hotel up here called the Hotel Raja Boat, named after a historic and quite well-known Raja from the Lakut, Port Dickson area, the last Raja of Lakut, I found out. Yeah, that was a very convenient hotel here as well. All these restaurants up ahead. And a 99 Speed Mart right there. Another great Nasi Kandar restaurant right there. But we are turning in this direction. Check this out. More used clothing. As I said, this is all new to me. I haven't seen the used clothing market here at night before. I don't know if it comes out every night. Probably does. And if you still haven't found a pair of shoes that fit you, well, maybe this guy's got you covered. Or a baseball cap. You couldn't find your favorite team on the other street, just come down here. There's a lot of great little food shops and restaurants over there. Martabak, Mi Acha, Mi Ayam Bakso over here. And then right up ahead, we're heading into Chendol Heaven. I was just here earlier tonight, and I had mango chendol. A couple of friends of mine and we met up for some chendol, came down here. And again, it was all the activity that gave me the idea to head out and do some filming, capture the nightlife here in Chow Kit. Yeah, there was a great visual over on this side. I'm gonna pop over here. I remember walking by here, it looks so cool. I always forget the name of these plants. I've given up looking up the name because I forget every time. But every time I see them, I take a picture, take video. And then I look up the name and then I instantly forget what they're called. But yeah, just in the night light, they look so cool. We don't have anything like that in Canada, of course. Pisang goreng, fried bananas, fruit drinks.
This is my friend, this is my country.
Yeah, here as well. It must be the season for these. They certainly have a lot of them for sale. And then right here, just up ahead on the right, all those yellow tents. This is Maman Chendol. Well, this is one of the places here. I think these tables are shared between a bunch of little cafes. But the one that I go to is the Chendol place on the corner. Maman Chendol, I think it's called. Oh, Maman Place. So much traffic. But yeah, let me just walk across here quickly. So yeah, this is the chendol. They got every kind of chendol you could want. Maman Place, durian chendol. They seem to be split on both sides of the road. So you've got Maman Place just there, and then on the other side of the road, they have this part as well. Oh yeah. Chendol Durian Maman Place right here. Look at that. Yeah, you can smell the durian. It smells great. And right off in this direction, of course, is the Chow Kit market. And then if you turn and head in this direction, you get a whole bunch more restaurants. I was here just the other morning. There's a place up here on the left called Rose Restaurant, an Indonesian restaurant. Amazing place. Had brunch there with Daryl and the boys from the Wander Eats YouTube channel. Hello. So this was one of the first places I saw, Laksa. Kampung Baru. Haven't eaten there yet. It's on my list. It's on my schedule. And over here on this side, yeah, pick the place you like. Empty tables. It's a Tom Yam place. Mazni Tom Yam. Restaurant Kalapa Muda. They've got soto, mie daging, mie aceh, roti bandung. I mean, come on. It really does not get any better than this if you like your food. Palembang, also an Indonesian name. And hello, hello. Yeah, another cendol place, and they have the ABC as well, air batu campur. Mie ayam king over there. And over there, there's the restaurant Rose. Amazing place to have a meal. Really liked our brunch there the other day. So things are there's more places up ahead, but it's starting to get to thin out a little bit. Beautiful mosque right over there. But here, yeah, I'll turn around and head back in. And to be honest, I think I'll end the video challenge right there. I think I've proved beyond a shadow of a doubt. I could keep walking. I could go all the way to the end of this street, and there's more here, there's more around. But I think I've demonstrated beyond a shadow of a doubt that my neighborhood is better than yours. So go outside your front door, shoot a short video of what you see out there, and see if you can beat my neighborhood. So that's it, shutting down. See you in the next video.